ago, we introduced that idea of Tiger Tough. Anybody know what Tiger Tough is yet? The motto. It's the motto for our team culture. And we started that, and when you remember back, our team culture is going to be all of us, and our perspectives, and our characteristics, and our attitudes, and what we bring to the team. Those things combined are our team culture. That's not something that's imposed on anyone. That's something that is everyone working together. So it can be a positive or a negative team culture. And what we've done is we've structured this over the last 4 weeks, where we're going to have presentations from your team captains talking about 4 pillars to our team culture, which have been present for a number of years. That's effort, focus, choice, team. Remember back? John O, Landon, Coach Lyles, they shared on a short video about how they display effort and where they see effort. So the second installment of that is today, we have a short video for you that's talking about focus. Focus is a large topic. Focus is a skill that we'll be teaching in a couple weeks from now. So be excited. We'll get to that soon. But for right now, your team captain's talking about focus.
How you doing? I'm Tony Carradine, and I'm a junior here at Mizzou, and I'm also a long and triple jumper. Now, focus is real important into being Tiger Tough. I display focus by arriving to class on time, actually taking notes in class, and on the track, I display focus by giving my all in my warm-up, giving my all in competition, giving my all during workouts, and just encouraging my teammates overall, because we're all in this together, and that's what's going to lead us to success. Now, I see focus in my teammates. First off, I'd like to give a shout out to KP and Jill. That's a real good example of focus. They're always engaged, they're always positive, they're always all in, they always encourage each other, as well as the rest of the team. I see them watching other events as well as while they're in their events, they're always so locked into it, and they're just determined to do great and be great. Now, another teammate I see focus in is Jono, my training partner. I can never find him when we're warming up for meets. That's how I know he's focused. He's always into his events. He's very passionate about what he does, whether it be on the track, in class. I always see him at the mats he's studying or watching film, going over film. So those are great examples of focus in my teammates.
Hey guys, my name is Maggie, and I've been asked today to talk to you about the focus in my life. And for me, when I got here, I decided to do the pre-medical route. So for the last 4 years, I've been balancing pre-med studies with track, with other various activities that come with being a college athlete. So there's 3 things that I feel like have been really important in focusing and being able to be successful in those things. And the first one is being present in the moment. So kind of like what Karjay talked about last week. You know, if you're at school, you're focusing at school and you're focusing on what your professor is saying and you're taking good notes. And if you're at track, you're thinking about track practice and everything that you're doing, trying to get a little bit better. You know, you're not thinking about what's my hair look like, what am I doing later tonight, anything like that. You know, you're thinking about how you're going to be the best that you can be. The second most important thing that I'd like to talk about today is beginning with the end in mind. So, you know, you make your goal at the beginning of the year, and every day you chip away at it and you try to get one step closer to achieving that goal. And for me, I can't think about the really far off goals. You know, I have to focus one day at a time, and eventually those days add up and you're able to, you know, accomplish what it is you set out to accomplish. And along with that, there's no easy way to be successful. If you want to be successful, you have to work hard, especially in, you know, Division I athletics, in college, in the SEC. You know, if you want to be the best, you have to train the best and you have to work hard every single day. Another important part of focusing for me is being grateful. So a lot of times, you know, you come up with obstacles and you do poorly on a test, or you have a bad track meet, you have a bad practice, but you just have to take those negatives and turn them into positives. And instead of getting down or upset about things, you have to focus on what you can learn from them. So it's really important to have a good attitude and keep trying as hard as you can every single day, and eventually, those obstacles will turn into lessons and you'll learn from them and you will get better. I feel like this trait I've seen displayed in a lot of my teammates, and two teammates in particular that I notice it in is Katrina Horklau and Morgan Whitson. For Morgan, being a pentathlete, she has to have that focus in 5 to 7 different events. And for me, I know that when I get done pole vaulting, I am mentally and physically exhausted. So I have a really great appreciation for those heptathletes and decathletes who are able to bring that focus and that mental and physical toughness to all those different events. So that's a really good example. And the second example that I'd like to talk about today is Katrina Horklau. That girl works so hard, and she is focused on her goals every single day, every single moment. She's working to get better and to be able to achieve those goals that for her go beyond the SEC championship and beyond the Division I national championship. But you see her working hard every single day, and her focus is just incredible. So watch out for those two girls if you're looking for a role model for focus.
Hey team, Coach Dan here, coming at you from my car. I just got back from the football game. It's been a really busy week. Been doing a lot of driving and getting to see recruits, so it's kind of fitting I'm doing this in my car, I guess. I'm coming at you with focus this week, and I wanted to talk to you about that. And I think of focus as a special area of emphasis, a real zoned in, close-up look at something that's a priority. And I live focus in my life by paying attention to who I am as a person and paying attention to my thoughts and the things that I say and how I communicate to people and really pay attention to my actions as well and my behaviors and trying to continue to grow and learn through the experiences that I have to be a better and more effective person, so I can work with a wide variety of people and really connect with a lot of people. And that's how I apply focus in my life and work to continue to grow in that process. As I think about it in our staff and our support staff, I want to highlight Alex Williams and Clay Rogers. Watch these guys work. Watch the clarity in which they do their mission. They provide their service and their role with the team in touching all of your lives and working to provide excellent service and information to all of you, to add another piece to your experience and a real positive piece to being a student athlete and being a member of the track and field team. So I want to appreciate them and thank them for their efforts in the way that they apply focus in their life. And I also want to thank you for the opportunity to speak about focus, and looking forward to having another great week in Tiger Track and Field.